The next order of business is the President's report. I wanted to start by saying that I am grateful to have served as your president this year. I'd like to thank all the dedicated people who have served on the board of directors and also on committees. We've worked very hard this year, and I'm pleased with the progress we've made in moving the association forward and keeping FCRA strong. I'm extremely grateful for you, our members, who continue to support our profession through this association. This year, we've worked hard to raise awareness of the court reporting profession through newspapers, TV segment, courthouse displays, school visits, partnering with NCRA at the American School Counselors Association convention that was held here in Orlando. Of course, we also got some help with Nigel Hayes and the Wisconsin Vedra basketball team. That was a nice little perk we had. Now that you've been to Christina's CR Take Note seminar, you are all armed with the tools and motivation to go out and encourage a young person to enter our field. It's the single most important thing you can do for our profession. We have added a courts committee this year so that those of you who work as employees in the courts will have an avenue to bring your ideas and your perspective to the board, and we're hopeful of attracting more in-house court employees to join our association. We've stayed committed to helping you be the best reporter you can be through education and FCRA support, and we were really happy to see so many of you took advantage of Gail's all-day real-time seminar. Because it's imperative that we all work in upping our game and stay competitive in the marketplace. And the hardest work this year has been in the area of certification. It's been a year of twists and turns. Last year, it looked like certification was going to be attainable within 1 year. FCRA leadership had presented and spoken with the Florida Supreme Court, and they were on board with the need for certification. FCRA leadership or the Florida Bar had also indicated both to the Florida Supreme Court and to our association that they would be willing to administer the programs. And in an effort to keep you, our members, informed, up to date of what we were doing, we shared this great news with you at the convention in Sanibel last year. As we got further down the road with the bar, it became increasingly evident that it was not a good fit for either one of us. And we were disheartened by the lack of input that we were being allowed into the process. It was a necessary hill to climb, though, for us, because by climbing that hill, we had a much clearer view and better perspective, and it cemented in our minds that the place where we needed to be was with the Office of the State Courts Administrator, or OSCA, which is the administrative servicing arm of the Florida Supreme Court. We met with OSCA in April, and we've had very productive talks with them. And there's a new person at the helm of OSCA, P.K. Jameson, and she and her very knowledgeable staff were very receptive to the idea of certification, and really had our wheels were turning at how we could accomplish it. We left that meeting with the thought that we would try to achieve certification as a two-step process, the first step being mandatory registration. A registry will allow us to build the framework for certification. It will help us get a true picture of the reporter demographics around the state so that we can gauge the reporting needs into the future. It will provide a way to track reporters and their transcripts who leave the state. And it will also give us a reliable number on which to provide cost estimates for the certification phase. So we have to be careful. We don't want to be so focused on this goal of certification that we fail to take the necessary steps to lay the groundwork that will ensure our success. And although we may be farther away time-wise from certification than we thought we were last year, I am confident that we are actually in a much better position to accomplish it. I want you to invite everybody to come after this luncheon to the information exchange, where you'll be able to ask questions and you'll get some more information on this. Another thing I am very confident about this year is that the association will be in very capable hands with our incoming president, Rosa Nacarado. Anybody who knows Rosa knows that she is a bundle of energy. And in fact, Tony, I hope your fingers are warmed up. You might want to say a few Hail Marys before Rosa comes to the microphone. And don't worry, though, because you don't have to take down the Italian hand gestures, just the words. But seriously, though, Rosa has wonderful natural leadership qualities. She's somebody that sees the big picture. She excels at whatever she puts her mind to, and she's passionate. Rosa has faced several obstacles in her life and has come through them triumphantly because she's a fighter. I have no doubt that Rosa will spend the next year fighting for all of us, for this association, and for this great profession. I'm proud to call her my friend, my very soon-to-be president, and it's been an honor and a privilege to serve this great association as your 2014-2015 president, and I look forward to what's on the horizon for FCRIA, and thank you for all for a great year. Thank you all. Thank you all.